Today I want to share two books with you that were extremely instrumental in my being able to process through my depression and grief after losing my brother. Hearing Jesus Speak Into Your Sorrow by Nancy Guthrie. And this answers and it goes through a lot of questions, legitimate questions about sorrow and loss, like praying healing over somebody and not seeing it happen, praying protection over, ourselves and people we care about, and then something happening to that person. And so just processing through things like that, questions like that, and being free enough to have those conversations with God, being able to ask him tough questions and knowing that he's big enough to handle all of that. Because going through that stuff, I was scared that what if it's not enough? What if I don't believe enough? What if I don't stuff? But just being free to answer all those things, because I was completely overwhelmed with feeling a lot of that stuff and processing through it. And so oftentimes I spent a lot of time just kind of shutting down because it was just so overwhelming. So that book really helped me take a little bit at a time, but open up that stuff and really let God really speak into me and saying, I am enough. I am enough for all these things that you're going through. Please trust me. Other book is A Grief Observed by C.S. Lewis. This was phenomenal because I got to see through his writing, C.S. Lewis had lost his wife, and so he documented what he was going through in that, in hopes to be able to kind of see this progression and the step-by-step type thinking. And those of you that have gone through loss and grief understand that it's not just a series of steps that you kind of mark off and check through, but oftentimes an ongoing in and out of different feelings and things that you're continually trying to give over to God and process through and seek counseling for. And so it was really neat to see such a great mind and thinker go a little off his rocker a little bit, and then be able to look at myself, and because there were legitimate times that I thought, like, I'm going crazy, like I'm never going to be this person, this happy, energetic, fun person that I used to be. This person is dead and gone now. But we know in Isaiah, God talks about, I'm going to take this thing that was dead and breathe new life into it. So I knew these things, but then I was scared that there's just a lot of this back and forth of like, what if this and what if that. And so to see him ask a lot of tough questions and be able to go through that process, and he was big enough and gentle enough and kind enough and big enough to be able to carry me through that process, and come out on the other side a more compassionate, passionate, caring, kind, firm-founded person, with my faith built, not destroyed after all that, even though I felt like I was, falling apart and lost. Know that today is a new day for you. God's grace is sufficient for you, and whatever you have in your hands, whatever you have in your heart that's overwhelming you, that you have to do that seems to be out of your control, giving it to God, who does have control and can give life to anything that is dead in your heart and your life today, is possible. It is truth. And just his grace and faithfulness towards me over the last year even has just blown me away. And I'm so incredibly thankful that God does not give up on any one of us. And so today is a new day for you. Do one step at a time and do your best. Do your thing well. And he's a good father, and he will meet your needs that you have. So trust in him and get up and do one thing at a time today. Bless you guys. Love you guys.